This is actually my first review and my first video on YouTube, so please pardon any beginner mistakes or anything like that. I got this lace front 2 weeks ago, and so far so good. I think it's really nice. I like the texture. I like the body. I think it's a nice lace front. I got it from Amazon. I paid $45 for it, and I was actually under the Amazon Prime promotion where if you order something, you can get it in like 2 to 3 business days. Well, you just get it really fast. So I got it extremely fast, and yeah, it was well packaged, and I took it out, and I knew that I would actually have to thin it out a bit. Before I wore a lace front that was straight, and it was really thin. I kind of tend to kind of veer away from like the really full lace fronts, just because I think the thin ones, they look a little bit more natural. And you know while I know a lot of people like the big diva hair, sometimes I'll go for that, but on the everyday kind of day to day, work, church, grocery shopping thing, I kind of really prefer my lace fronts to be thin. This was actually really full when it came, and I saw another review, and the reviewer mentioned too that she thinned it out using like a razor comb, and I actually did the same thing. This is the one that I used, like $1.99 at the beauty store. I actually just had it in my drawer because I think this came, I bought a couple of them just because they were so cheap. And I'm gonna say that I am like no way, shape, or form any kind of beautician. So me doing this, if I can do this, anybody can do it. I just kind of started on the edges, and actually I even started up a little bit higher, just kind of brushing and thinning it out. And I decided to go with a bang. I have a slightly larger forehead, pronounced forehead, Tyra Banks forehead, five head, whatever. I heard it all. Anyway, so I choose to have a bang to balance out my features and to cover up my forehead a little bit. So I kind of thinned it out on the angle, and actually cut this on an angle, and decided to kind of go with the partial swoop, not the full swoop that starts from here and swoops all the way over, because I did not want to be like pulling my hair out of my face all the time. And the thing I like about this lace front is the part, I don't know if you could see it there, it's kind of a natural looking part, and it gives you it's very versatile. So you have a lot of options as far as how to style it. You can part down the middle, one side, the other side, however you like. So I love that about it. What I don't like about it, and I also heard another reviewer mention this, is the combs. They're like up here. Why would you put combs up here? They should be here. But even with that, I don't use the combs, but just in case people who do, you just need to know that the combs are misplaced. But if you can sew, I'm sure you can snap them off and sew them back up. I don't have it like that right now, so I just don't care. I honestly don't even use the combs, because previous lace fronts, I've noticed some breakage with the combs, so I've kind of stopped using them. I find that just kind of by overlapping the bands, and I'm doing my arms in the like they were bands, by overlapping the bands like this and hooking one up here and then hooking one way on the other side, I'm able to get this tight enough so it'll get a secure fit. I don't even need the combs. I'm confident and comfortable with the fit of it. Another thing about it, no glue, no tape. So this side, that side, like I said, I thinned it out a lot. So this is pretty thin, so you get to see it from both sides. And I've worn it in a ponytail before. It's like a side pony. Kind of do it like this, or like for a workout or something like that. I'll just kind of take it around my ear. It just kind of gives a different look for it, like a more casual, relaxed look, but cute, you know, without trying, you know, that kind of look. I wore it like that with maxi dresses, and sometimes it just gets so hot, especially if you're not gonna, you know, if you're not going to thin it out, it'll probably get a little bit heavy and hot. So, you know, you have options to pull it back. I mean, it's not a full lace, so you'll probably still need to wear a low pony with it. But, I mean, at least you do have an option to style it in different ways, and it gives it, you know, a different look to it. I give this an 8 out of 10 just because, number one, I mean, for $45, what can you expect? I mean, but then again, I'm gonna, you know, for some people, $45 is a lot of money. That's a big investment for a lace front. So I would, it does shed it, you know, so if you're constantly combing your fingers through, you know, it will shed. The combs are too high. I don't know, and that's probably the only couple of complaints that I have. But the pros, of course, is the curl, the pattern, the weight pattern. It's really forgiving. And honestly, when I first got it, I actually used like my brush, and I just started brushing out. It was just too much curl for me. And I was trying to get the body down, thin it out some, so I'm brushing it down, and I just completely just turned it into a bush. And I'm like, how am I gonna get this back? And I just had some motions, leaving hair spray inside, like leave-in conditioner inside like my hair product bin, and I took it out, start spraying it, and scrunched it, and voila, it came back, you know. So it's very forgiving. I don't think you can make mistakes with this hair. So yeah, 45 bucks. Really good. You can style it the way you like, you know, just kind of make it your own, you know, like just make it your own, play with it, make it your own. I really like it. I think that this will be, you know, a lace front that I keep, and if it gets really crazy, I will definitely be willing to order another one again. So I hope this review was helpful to someone out there. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Bye.